Hiya, good afternoon, welcome. Just thought I'd sneak down the bar, do a little quick ramble, a little chat. Quite a day today, I'm on my own for a little while. It's 16th of June, is it 16th of June? No, it's 20th of June. Oh, okay. I thought Father's Day was on the 16th. Well, it varies, I suppose, every year, doesn't it? It's on the 20th of June. What do I think it's the 16th? Don't know. 20th of June, Sunday, Father's Day in the UK. Just done a little tasting video of my whiskey. Probably one of the shortest videos I've ever done, to be honest with you. My son's in America, bless him, for three months working, and he sent me for a gift. My other son's upstairs in the bedroom. My daughter's taken the son to my grandson Max. If you watch my other videos, you know I've got a little grandson Max. Daughter's taking grandson Max to the zoo, Colchester Zoo. Hi Jem, Greg and Max. Have a nice time. I'm not feeling sorry for myself, by the way, if you think that. So I come down for a little chat. I thought I'd do a little bar ramble. I nearly went live, a Sunday afternoon live. You know what, I might even go live in a minute. Some people like these little ramble chat videos, some people like the lives, but you can't sort of, yeah. Sometimes when I do the lives, you're only talking to the live people all the time, and some people get ignored and blown out and that. Where this little ramble, I can have a chat and I can edit this and do what I want. That's the good side about doing these videos. I can have a little chit chat and edit it as I want, but it takes longer to upload. With the lives, they're automatically live, you know. I thought I'd pop down and have a sneaky, done a little whiskey tasting test. If you watch that, I was going to say the spider. I think the spider got away, but I can see the little bugger now. So I might jump up and get that little bugger in a minute. I might seal the centre of this shed. I think the other half's come back in there. I might seal the centre of this shed with some foam, expanding foam, because where the two parts are joined together, the gaps. Put some expanding foam there. It won't look pretty, but it will block the gaps off. Anyway, how you all doing? Since the last done a little chat. What's the news? UK at the moment, the Euros are on, so I've got all the flags. If you watch a couple of my other videos, you'll know I've got all the flags up. Flags in the garden. The other week we played on Sunday at 2 o'clock and had a few people around. Cracking day. I didn't get to see much football, to be honest with you, because it turned out to be, we had a barbecue the night before at friends, and then a few people came back here, and it got a bit carried away. Well, not carried away, but we had a crowd back. That was quite nice. Baking hot weather. Glorious sunshine for about a week, and yeah, we had a few people back for the football Euros, which was great, and then sort of everyone sort of got invited back for the Tuesday night game, but the weather's just totally gone down the pan, being honest. It's just rain, it's just starting to dry up now. But so Tuesday, I was meant to have, was it Tuesday? No, sorry, I've lost track of the days. Friday evening was meant to, England played at 8 o'clock kickoff. I was meant to have a few people back. I had to message a few people and cancel it. I was really gutted about that, so I haven't got marquees. I'm trying to get marquees from someone at the moment. I've seen a couple of companies I'm looking at. I want to spend a couple of £100. I don't want to get an £80. I won't mention the companies, but I've had cheap ones before, 50, 80 quid. They last 5 minutes. I don't want one that's going to be up permanent. I want one that's going to be up semi-permanent, you know. I want a pop-up one. Pretty much, it's got to be waterproof-ish. And I want some pretty thick steel rally legs. Or I know you can get some companies. I've got 3 companies in mind at the moment. 2 are out of stock. One I've emailed. I'm going to give them a call tomorrow, I think, see if they've got any in stock. So I want to try and get one for Tuesday evening. I think I've got some people come back for the football Tuesday evening. So it depends on when you're watching this. The 20th today, 20th of June. But I think I've got people coming back. Well, I'm going to invite some people back Tuesday evening to watch the football. And the plan is to have the gazebo outside with the TV. If you look at my other video, the TV stand, which is brilliant, I want to get the TV set up outside. At the moment, in this weather, you can't do it. It's too dangerous. I want to get a gazebo, pop-up one. I want to get a strong one, a decent one that's going to last me a little while, you know? Couple £100. So mouthful is beer. It's 20 to 2 now, not too early to have a beer, is it? I mean, I used to go every lunchtime, not every lunchtime, but weekends lunchtime. Saturday lunch and Sunday lunch used to be, or especially Sunday lunch used to be the drinking time, didn't it? Not long ago, I used to meet up with my dad for a beer. That was nice on a Sunday evening. Yes, I'm looking for, if you know of any, if you watch this video, you know of any decent companies, but by the time you watch this and I upload and edit it, it'll probably be too late, so I might order one in the morning. I've got a company in mind that I'm phone up, so they've got them in stock. I can do overnight delivery or something, courier it. So we'll see. Oh, right. So yeah, I want a semi-permanent gazebo. Steel legs. I think they do hexagonal thick legs. I want 500D, 600D material. I think I want sort of semi-walk. It doesn't. I've seen people complain about, oh, I've got a leak there. You're going to get little leaks in the joints, aren't you? That's not really solid waterproof, is it? They're not tents, are they? And they will blow down if you leave them up in storms overnight. So I'd have a pop-up one. You might be able to leave it 1 or 2 nights, and you take it down and put it in the shed. So that's my next purchase, I think. That's a gazebo. Not just for the football. I want one that can go on the bottom patio, the top patio, and move about, you know. Anyway, if you're watching this, some drone tickets still for sale. Check out lifeofjohn.club, www.lifeofjohn.club, the website. Drone tickets for sale, only a few left now actually. And there's, if you're into pub sheds and building a bar down your garden, I'm still selling raffle tickets for the beer engine, brilliant beer engine. I'm still selling raffle tickets for that, so grab some of them while you can. Life of John, any questions, anything you want to know, go on the Life of John Facebook page. There's a few guys on there, guys and girls from this channel that meet up on there, have a chat. You'll see my photograph. I got some nuts delivered the other day. A mate and his daughter brought these round for me, a bit of a gift. I was well pleased. I had to bring them down here urgent because my missus, Jill, she's already taken 2 packets. So I had to bring them down here quick before they all go. Let's top this up. So, what did you think of the England game then? Talk about Tuesday night being a bit of a washout. The football's a washout as well, isn't it? Comments below, please discuss. Rubbish. We did nothing, I don't think. Kane was useless. Just, it was so. If England get knocked out, I'd rather support Wales, I think. Wales is on tonight, I think. 20th of June, 5 o'clock, so I'm looking forward to that. I want to see them play. I think they got Italy though, haven't they? Good luck. So, check out my other video, whiskey tasting video. It's only a little short one. Not a lot you can say about whiskey. I'm not an expert. McCallum, thank you to my son Joe for sending that over. Got a nice little set of the whiskies now. All I want now is for the weather to get better, and stand outside and have a drink with the lads. A little bit of a whiskey tasting setting or something. You know, that'd be good. I've got a whiskey barrel coming tomorrow. I haven't told Jill yet. Got to get some cash flats from somewhere because delivering that tomorrow. So that'd be handy for Tuesday if the football's going on. I'm liking the football. I'm liking getting people around the bar. That's what it's all about. But you can't win. You have not enough people or too many people. And the problem with COVID and the bar's only small. I can only really fit 5 or 6 people in here properly. After that, they're out in the garden. Then I've got to get the gazebo. Then if it's, I mean, at the moment, you could probably sit out and watch TV. If you had a gazebo now, you could put the sides up. So you've got a little bit of a shelf, and you can put TV outside just in case you get a spit of rain. You know, you can't risk putting TV out with electrics. Check out my video stand video and check out my splitter box video. Because, excuse me, I've got 3 TVs running in here. I've mentioned it before. When I have my TV outside, it's 4 TVs. The splitter box handles that great. Not a problem with the picture. So I'm well pleased with that. It makes it look professional. With Amazon Fire Stick plugged in the back. So far so good. I've not edited. I can edit this video, but so far so good. I've not had calls to complain. I'm not even pausing this video. I'm going straight for it, which is good. TV. I've noticed another. There's nothing on TV today. Another walking program. Robson Green. Because of COVID, they can't make programs, so they're going, oh, I know, let's get so and so and walk the Pennine Way. Like one drone, one camera. You might as well do it yourself. Robson Green, bless him, because the one in the UK is Julia Bradbury, I think. She's done all the walking shows initially, and then they all jump on the back. Everyone on TV at the moment is walking. Cornwall, Devon, Dorset, they're all walking along the coast doing walks. I reckon they bump into each other a lot. Right, football dyer, comments below. Who do you support, country-wise? Walking shows, too many on TV. One of my sons, my youngest son, sent me some, he gave me a voucher for Amazon. It's a bit lucky actually, gave me a voucher for Amazon and also gave me a bit of cash. So I said, we'll take the cash back, send me another voucher, because I've seen on Amazon now, I think, one of my next purchases has got nothing to do with bars. I'm looking at getting a little kayak. So if anyone's into kayaks, I was looking at an inflatable one at first. A friend of mine just bought an inflatable one. I was nearly pressed the button twice on an inflatable. But for a similar amount of money, you can get the hard plastic ones. I've seen some racking where you can get down the side of your house. I think you can put it in the back of your motor or put it on the roof. You just need the wheels to wheel it to the water's edge. You get these wheels that pop in the back underneath, and you just put the wheels in and wheel it to the water's edge. Put the wheels on, camera on there, off you go sailing down the river. Because round my way, I think it'd probably be the River Chelmsford Way. Still water there. I have one more beer and I'll hop in. So that's the plan. Kayak, what do you reckon? Good idea or not? Waste of money, as Jill says, or not? I don't know. I just fancy midlife crisis. Yeah, funny enough, I've been watching that Toya Wilcox. She's got a YouTube channel because of lockdown. It's just a muck about Sunday roast thing or something. She's got. Have a look at Toya. Subscribe to this channel first, and then pop over to Toya. Subscribe and like, then pop over to Toya Wilcox's channel. Her and her husband. They're a strange couple. I think they live in. She said once they live in separate houses. They visit each other. That's how they've had a relationship for so long. Because they've got a few quid. They live in two. They've got an house each, and they visit each other and stay overnight for each other. Like keeps the relationship going. Not a bad idea. You can afford it. She's just bought a kayak. She said it's a midlife crisis, and I watched the video the other day on the water's edge. It's quite good. But her house, because she's got a few quid, a garden backs onto the River Avon. I think she said it's the River Avon. I thought, why hasn't she bought a kayak before? Maybe she's out touring, or maybe this lockdown has done people favours. It means you can sort of sit down and take stock of what you've got and what you haven't got. I think she's finally, because of lockdown, she's finally gone down the back garden. She's seen this river and thought, you know what, I've lived here for years, I've not even been on this river yet. So she's gone and bought herself a little kayak. And the video, well, it wasn't much of a video, it's only a short one. I'll pop out and have a look. I'm not looking to get a kayak because of her. I think one of my rambling videos, I think I mentioned my kayak that my mum bought me years ago, my mum and dad bought me years ago, that I couldn't fit in. Another story. So if you know anything about kayaking, feel free to put some links below. Buoyancy aid, or whatever they call it, or life jacket, I think they call it buoyancy aid nowadays. Kayak. Yeah, whiskey barrel coming tomorrow. I've got to pay for that, you've got to find some money for that from somewhere. It's not that much dear. Actually, well, I say it's not that dear, there's 60, 70 quid I think. You can get, I noticed the other day, someone selling a pallet of 8 whiskey barrels. If you want to do a bit of buying and selling, Jill wasn't interested. You can buy a pallet of 8 whiskey barrels for this company, free delivery for £32 per barrel. Works out 250 some quid, I think. I'm not very good at maths, but 8 times 32, whatever. I thought, you know what, you could buy them, line them down the side of your house, and you could sell them like that. Because everyone's building these little bars and that, whiskey barrels. You could sell them for 60 quid all day long. Not that I'm into that, so I'm not going to bother. I ain't really got spare cash away some barrels that I've had sitting down the side of my house, have I? And I'm not a whiskey barrel dealer, to be quite honest with you. Not really my scene. I'm going to drink this and shoot indoors, I think, so I was out and put a film on. Tell her I have to edit this video first. I'm waiting my daughter, she's gone to the zoo. She took little Max, my grandson, and her boyfriend to the zoo, Colchester Zoo in Essex. Support your zoos, because this COVID's ruined them all. I think we've had to cancel our holiday. I think we was going to go to Greece, Rhodes, but I think we're going to cancel it in the end. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm a bit gutted about it. Yeah, a bit gutted about that. Boris balls that up. We've got a friend of mine that's on Facebook, I know. He started his own business years ago. He's got a minibus service. He does airport trips and that. I've not booked with him. I have booked using before. My brother and family have used him before. I won't mention his name, but he's a one-man band. He employs, I think he's got a couple of minibuses now, a couple of cars, limousine or Mercedes cars, and he does airport runs and stuff like that. And I think he's a bit, from what I gather on Facebook, I think this last, if you're in the UK, you realise that Boris Johnson now moved the date back yet again. And I think it's the final nail in the coffin for his business. I'm a bit gutted for him, really. Just not him, but to be honest, Jill and myself and my family were so looking forward to holiday this year, because we went away last year for a week in this country, which was nice. We were so looking forward to jumping on a plane and going to Greece for a week just to chill out and Everyone I know is cancelling holidays, putting holidays back and that. It's ruining businesses. I just don't understand it. If you're watching this from another country, I don't know what you're up to. My son's in America at the moment. He's not seen any much about the UK. He's not seen the news over there about the UK. But I know the COVID cases are rising, but I don't think the deaths are rising. I mean, I think at the moment you've got more chance of being hit by a bus than get dying of COVID, I think. Don't quote me on that, don't start all moaning at me, but it's ruining businesses, you know. So many people are now have had on their second jabs or their first jabs. There's, on the news yesterday, they opened up West Ham Stadium, Tottenham Stadium, football stadiums, and a couple of other stadiums. There's hundreds of thousands of youngsters now, 18-year-old pluses, queuing up for their first jab, you know. In a couple of weeks' time or whatever, they're going to get their next jab. So they're vaccinating everybody like that, you know. So I don't see what Boris is playing at. Businesses are completely ruined now. Having said that, my son said I won't tell you who, won't mention who he works for. Yeah, Boris is ruining this country. We're stuffed, I think. I mean, this is the second year now. I think enough's enough. Everyone's had their jabs. We've all stayed in. We've all got our masks and that. It's a bloody joke. Sorry, I thought that was mine. It's a tennis. So yeah, I'm really gutted about that. I'm gutted for these small businesses. Really, they're just ticking over. They can't survive. They cannot survive. The same, my mate is going to have to. If he's not careful, he'll be shutting. He had all these bookings for this year. Everyone's getting excited. Everything's back open. I think it was the 21st. Everything's back open. Everyone's getting back to normal. He had bookings. All of a sudden, Boris has moved the dates, altered dates, and people are just cancelling left, right, and centre. I think we're going to cancel our holiday now because it comes to a certain date where we've paid a deposit. It comes to a certain date where they want the full amount of money or nothing, or you lose it. Or we just can't take the risk now, so we're going to have to cancel our holiday, I think. So we're gutted. My mate's gutted. It looks like his business is going to collapse. Such a shame. But he won't be the only one. There'll be millions of businesses like that, millions. The help the government are giving out is just not enough. Then you've got, on the other scale, you've got these people that are furloughed and ripping the backside out of it, haven't you? Taking the mickey out of it. Get little scams left, right and centre. They're furloughing themselves, they work for themselves, they're furloughing themselves, they're working cash in hand or whatever. Son's in America, and the company he's working for struggling to get people to work for them because he's meant to be out there helping, troubleshooting, helping these couple of companies out there. And I won't mention the company's name, but the company that he works for, they're struggling to get people on board because Biden apparently is cocked up out there. He's paying so much money to people for not working because of COVID. I think it's over $3,000 a month or something for not doing anything. Apparently, they're struggling to get people in the company to work because they're getting COVID. They're getting money off Biden. So you don't hear that in the UK, do you? These things that go on. But they're getting so much money in America for doing nothing. They're starting jobs apparently, and they're chucking it in after 2 days because they're getting more money sitting at home doing nothing. That's in America. If you know better, feel free to comment below. That's what my son told me yesterday. So I can't, don't quote me on that. That's all the news I've got at the moment, people. I want to get this little kayak and do a little couple of kayak videos. I haven't been fishing at all. I've got the t-shirt. I haven't been fishing at all this year. Been really slack. I don't know. Decorating the house, that's almost finished now. Son's in America, I'm a bit gutted. He's liking it out there, which is good. But he's on about coming back and going back out there, so I don't know what's happening there. So I've sort of got the hump about it, really. He thinks he might come back after 3 months, sit around for a bit and go back for another, I don't know. So just want to come home, really. Get a place near us, buy a place. He wants to settle down in the UK, not bloody America. Anyway, I won't go on about that. So my daughter's at the zoo with little Max. She sent me some lovely photographs. So he's, all right, Max, see my little favourite. Is I think they got me a little present, so I can't wait to see what they got me. Yeah, so if you wanna, I'm taking a pee now. Drone raffle tickets, beer engine raffle tickets. Watch my other videos because I'll hold the parts up. I'm not going to bend down and pick the things up now. And if you want to donate to my Amazon channel, feel free, Amazon, because I want to get this kayak and do some videos. But otherwise, I'll just save up gradually. Bar's looking tidy. Quite a few boxes of beers on the floor over there for Tuesday. Hoping I'll get a gazebo in. So I'm not going to. I'll have to speak to my mate and borrow his gazebo if I don't get one for Tuesday in time. I'll borrow his one for Tuesday because I'm not going to rush and get a cheap one. I did that last year at my dad's funeral and it lasted about 2 days. I want to get a proper one this year. The company I'm looking at, they've got, might have stock, but they might have stock that might be out the side, so I'll just get it out the side and stick it in a corner. And then wait, because what I don't want to do is rush, just get a gazebo just for the football. There's no point. The one I want is the one I want. There's about 2 or 3 companies that do a heavier duty, proper one, you know? Semi-commercial type one I want. 2,500 quid I think they are, but I want one that's going to last a little bit longer. So if I can't get it for Tuesday, I won't get it. I'll borrow my mates for Tuesday for the football. And I'll wait for it to come through. There'll be other times. It's not just for the football, it's for up the top pat and the bottom patio. But what I'd like to do is open the door up and have it as like a porchway to open these double doors on the bar and have it as like a porchway, you know, like an entrance sort of thing with a TV there as well. And people can sit out there. Cause it's quite well, it's not too bad today, so it's like a Tuesday. Weather's hit and miss at the moment. The weather the last couple of days, it's been torrential rain where we are in Essex. Awful, worst weather ever. Floods left, right and centre. But so Tuesday, we'll be playing Tuesday. Croatia, is it? No. Oh, Scotland, isn't it? Yeah, is it Scotland? Yeah. I think it's Scotland. Well, whoever we're playing, let's hope we do a bit better than we did the other day. I'll see, so I think it's Wales, Italy later. Let me check the app, hang on. Let me check the app. I'm off in a minute, let me just check the app. I've got my app. Oh, that's disappeared. Right. Let me have a look. Right, today you've got Switzerland, Turkey at 5, Italy, Wales at 5. Tomorrow, blah, 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 blah. Right, loads of games tomorrow. Right, Tuesday, Croatia, Scotland. Oh, Czech Republic, England. Oh, I got that wrong, didn't I? Okay. Right. I've just got a message from Gillian. She's popping home in a minute with some food for me for lunch. So I'll call it a day now, people. I've had a couple of beers that'll do me for lunchtime. I used to go down the pub in the old days on a Sunday like that. It used to be the time to go down the pub Sunday lunch, didn't it? Do you remember that in the Sunday old days? If you're my age, you'll remember that. And even before that, pubs used to shut. Youngsters today wouldn't believe that. Pubs used to shut. You used to go down a couple of beers, the pub would shut, the bell would go, the pub would shut. That was down, that was naughty. Because once that bell went, people used to drink more. Me and my mates in the old days, when we were single, we had 2 or 3 beers lined up. We used to play 3-card bragging right down the pub. And we had beers lined up on the bleeding bar. Because the bell was going. And they used to go home, have a sleep, and go back down there in the evening. But that was, I'm going back years now, before mobile phones, so. The only time of meeting up and getting a chat with your mates, you either use your landline or you use the phone box over the road, or to arrange what you're going to do in the week. You have to go down the pub to meet your mates to arrange what you're going to do in the week. So you go out Sunday lunch for a drink, you come home, back down the pub at 7 on a Sunday, because it's not until 7, to arrange what you're going to do during the week, where you're going to go, what club you can go to, where you're going to, you know, what nightclub or whatever, and what night you go out. Different nowadays, well different. We'll talk about that another time. We'll do a live, get some old boys on. Yeah, Sundays used to be the, God, anyway, whatever. I've got some food, it's 2 o'clock, I've got some lunch to eat now. My Father's Day snack. So I'm going in to see some family. I'll catch you all later. Oh, sorry about that. I just thought I'd pop out and do a little ramble. I was going to do a live, but when I do a live, I like the lives. In actual fact, I did a live, when did I do it? Friday? Yeah, before the football Friday, and it got a bit, all the old faces come on, which is great, I love it. I've recognised all the names, all the regulars come on and have a chat. I had to go and have some food and come back out. I was meant to come on live after the football, but I had someone here that was here at 1 in the morning. Another story. They obviously enjoy it they like it around here. I've got people that visit here and they come down and they watch the football, or they just come for a chat. And they love it here. They get away from their families and their wives. They sit in my little bar and have a chat, and they chat and they chat and they chat and they chat. Next minute, it's 1, 2 in the morning, which is nice. But I wanted to come back on live Friday, but I couldn't, so I apologise for that, people. If you're one of my regulars, I apologise for that. Yeah, so Friday, yeah, getting back to that, I like the lives. I do like the lives because you get all the same old crowd come on. Friday was having a bit of banter actually before the football, a bit of a laugh, and people are coming in from work and they're all straight down their bars or in their houses, putting their TVs on, putting our phones on, putting our laptops on, watching the live, having a little chit chat, build up to the football. I had to shoot off for food, come out, and that was sort of, it all sort of ended then, which is a bit of a shame. And I know there are people out there that watch this channel that are on their own, so it gives them a little bit. It's an outlet for them. You know, they don't want to go down the pubs. They go down little sheds in the garden, or they go in the bars or in their house. They crack up in the tinny and they sit and have a chat with me. And what I do, if I do a live, I get some other people on the screen as well. So it's not just me. Others come on the screen, they can chat to each other. You know, Jill did mention about leaving it live and going home with food and just letting people chit chat, but that doesn't always work. I think you need like a moderator type person. We did get a couple of trolls on Friday actually early. One guy come on and said, any sexy ladies on here? Wrong channel. Another guy come on, had my England hat on. My son had my England hat on. The guy come on and said, why you wearing that silly hat? That's one question. Next question, are you bald? So I took my hat off. I said, well, almost, because I do shave my head short. And then, oh, so glad I got a full head of hair. I'm like, yeah, whatever. How old am I? 50 odd? The kid was about 12. So glad I got a full head of hair, or whatever. That's all for now, people. I'll upload this video. I could have gone live really, because I'm not sure I'm going to edit this. I'm just going to whack it up live and be done with it. I'm not going to edit out any spots or anything. It is what it is. I'll do it live in a week, I think. Maybe a Monday night live, pre-football one. Yeah, you never know. What's that Monday? Got my whiskey barrel turning up. Tennis is on at the moment. I'm looking forward to football tonight. Wales, 5 o'clock. I'll see you all later, people. I'm pressing the magic button on my remote and it should stop this video. Thank you for watching. Ta-da.